Just a little bit more, and Kazuya will escape. Has everything all gone according to plan so far, Meira? His escape from the city is the beginning I had hoped for. It still remains to be seen whether or not he can fulfill that duty. You're right. We can't afford to get careless. He's the first one to get this far, and given this is the first time it's happened, I'm quite interested in how it'll all turn out from here. But still, is that why you're so obsessed with him? Because he's managed to survive that far and become so strong? You've given him so much help with that familiar. How'd you get that orphaned dark fox anyway? What do you mean? I did not summon any familiars. Come on, don't play dumb with me. I'm talking about that purple fox that's always floating around Kazuya. Isn't that one of your familiars? I mean, if I had to pick a color, I'd say it's more on the black side. I was sure it was yours. Well, all I did was simply guide him here and trust him with finishing the book. Firstly, from the time I was known as the Dark Fox, I've resolved never to create any familiars. You must surely know this, my lord. Eh, um... Well then, that familiar. Whose is it? The familiar in question. How's Reina doing, Kazuya? She's still unconscious. Her breathing and pulse are normal, though. It's as if she's just sleeping. Is this what it's like when someone's shot with a demon round? The stunning effect of demon rounds is close to the impact of a concussion. She should gradually wake up if we leave her for a while. You should stay by her side until then. I'm going to do some final checks on our escape route. Come see me in the comms room nearby if you need anything. Yuma? Thank you for leaving Reina to me. I just trusted in you. To be honest, I still think we should tie her up considering what she said about killing us. Besides, she's your girlfriend. If there's anyone I should be listening to about this, it's you. Hopefully she'll tell us everything, including who she really is. It's alright, Yuma. Reina promised she'd tell me everything. I have faith in her, whatever's happened. You really haven't changed, have you? Kazuya, I'm really glad you're safe. It doesn't look like she's going to wake up for a while. What do you want to do, Kazuya? Let's go see what Yuma's doing. It's been a while since he left, but he still hasn't come back yet. Maybe he's having some trouble with something? Yeah, maybe. What's wrong? You sound like you're depressed. No, it's nothing. Huh. No reaction there. Undersea Train Maintenance Vehicle Manual. This undersea relay, which relay stations built across the island nations and maritime facilities on the ocean's surface, is one of the largest in the world. This locomotive with an attached maintenance carriage will automatically dispatch itself in order to repair any abnormalities it detected on the rail line. However, this functionality is limited to things like filling small cracks or fixing small warps on the lines. If it's unable to travel the lines, it'll automatically stop and send appropriate updates such as timetable revisions to HQ. In such a case, the passenger of the vehicle should perform a visual inspection of the situation and report the problem directly to the site manager. Regarding the linear cannon, ever since the battle with the ocean demon Leviathan that occurred during the construction of the undersea tunnel, the installation of linear cannons has been mandated at every station. As it's a powerful railgun intended for use during emergencies, it's sealed with an electronic lock. Only in emergency situations will the lock be released and the weapon be made available for use. Please make note of the following points when using it. 1. Charge time. The weapon takes approximately 3 minutes to fully charge. Take that into consideration when deciding when to start the charging process. 2. Do not fire it on humans. Though it uses magical ore in its ammunition, the same as demon rounds, the sheer impact of a single round is enough to kill a human being. 3. Single use. The miniaturization involved in this weapon's construction renders it usable for just a single discharge. Please aim very carefully when using it. Ammunition for various kinds of firearms has been put here. Most of the cases are locked tight, but there's a couple here I might be able to open. All sorts of guns have been put here, but they're all fixed in place on the rack so I can't take in. Looks like there's some kind of fingerprint scanner here. Maybe I have to be registered or something? Some kind of railgun has been installed here. It's been fixed to the pedestal and won't budge an inch.
Nice girl.
Kazuya! Meet again! Whoa! Where are you? Camazotz jumped into Kazuya's arm the moment she saw him. Missed you! She's really taking a shine to you, huh? Why? All I did was let her go after that last fight. Ah, now I get it. You haven't met a siren-type monster yet, have you? Siren? Is that some kind of bird demon? That's right. They're classified as a kind of harpy, but all you need to know is their tendency to pair or bond with humans. They're actually similar to Barghest in that regard. They have a strong instinct towards becoming attached to individuals they regard as special. Once they take a liking to you, they'll chase you forever until they make you theirs. I'm pretty sure this is that one you fought that first and last time. She likely won't let you go. But is that safe? You know, with that tail of hers and everything? Well, maybe because this space is within your mind, but it doesn't look like she's going to try parasitizing you. I think she understands what kind of place she's in. If she were to parasitize you, your soul would no longer be yours. In other words, there's a risk this space would vanish as well. So, I don't think she'd try anything like that. Well, either way, it looks like you picked up another large pet, just like you did with Barghest. She's too big to make into a pet. On top of that, she's trying to mate. Kazuya, you came! I can really have? Yeah! Happy! They seemed to be happy to receive the present. I felt that our relationship grew stronger. Chat? Don't really get it, but okay. About her goals. My Goals? Well? You'll say that? Looks like you might need an explanation. Camazotz is a parasite demon. So until she manages to parasitize someone, that's all she thinks about doing. Unlike other demons, she doesn't care about making contracts. Her species is unique in the demon realm in that regard, and it's for that reason that they rarely come to the human world. Is that so? So there's no point in asking her about her goals? But then, why was Camazotz at the port? Beats me. Maybe she accidentally wandered into some nearby portal to the human world. I can't imagine some weird human would want to summon such a minor, short-lived demon, and there's the risk of being infested by her as well. Kazuya, love you, wants mate. Camazotz wraps herself around Kazuya, insistently rubbing her crotch against his. Hey! Are you sure she doesn't want to make a contract? Her advances have been getting pretty rough. Well, you know, it's sort of like when a carnivorous pet gets a taste of blood and meat. It's like I said before, her kind rarely come to the human world. In other words, she's not used to human companionship. She's had a taste of human energy. And, as you can see, that's all she can think about now. Not just that. Kazuya's body strong. Even with parasite, not break. Break? Oh yeah, that's right. The humans Camazotz attack are basically trespassers in her territory. Since Camazotz's territory is obviously in the demon realm, any human she attacks must have a body capable of withstanding the dangers of that place. An ordinary human in this world wouldn't last an hour against her infestation, let alone the milking. Kazuya! Camazotz pins Kazuya down and forcefully rubs her whole body on his. So she's really happy to have found a host who won't die and that she can mate with as much as she likes. But be careful, okay? Her intelligence is lower than a bar guest. Following her mating instincts is all she wants. And just as with Barguest, although she calls it mating, that doesn't mean she'll have a child. It's essentially just milking you. She'll keep you here forever if you let her. She's already trying to do that now! Help! Good luck! Yeah, right. About parasitism. Mika had been parasitized by another Camazotz when she attacked me, right? So, does that mean she shot me out of her own free will? It's hard to say. Though this demon possession is referred to as parasitization, it's possible the host retains some level of awareness. However, the host will have all control over their body taken away from them. Even if Mika were still aware, I think it was the Camazotz's desire to attack you, not Mika's. But if Camazotz's goal was to infest me, Why carelessly risk killing me by shooting me with outdated bullets? Well, right. Mika was a soldier. She must have been able to get demon rounds. She used them later on. To tell the truth, this is my first time seeing a Camazotz. As for this parasitism, I only know a little bit. Good! Camazotz's tail latched onto the fox's rear end. Worms in your butt. What the? Are you okay? You'll understand a lot quicker this way, right? This is Camazotz's parasitism. Is that who I think is talking right now? That's right. Though since we're in your spiritual world and this is a familiar's body, this possession's a little different from normal. Well, either way, I'll give you an explanation and then release him. That's amazing. His voice and tone haven't changed at all. Oh, I guess I've been speaking wrong. As you can see, this individual, the host, has been parasitized by Camazotz and has lost all control over his body. The tentacle on her tail sticks to the prey's skin and injects a special magic that erodes it at the neural level. That's why she aims for the nape, as it's the closest to the brain and spinal cord. If the tentacle is forcibly torn off, the bits of magic remaining in the person's nervous system will drive them mad. So if the tail makes contact, the person's done for. So, is there no way to help a person once Camazotz's tail is stuck to them? The human nervous system is delicate. No matter how carefully the tail is removed, the affected person will have to deal with serious after effects. And that's only if things go well. Typically, it usually leads to a very painful death. The human body's nervous system was never designed to allow foreign external bodies to enter and alter its composition. So Yuma must have known that. The one who stabbed Mika in the back? I think that was the right decision. At a minimum, forcefully removing the tail would have caused intense physical pain throughout her entire body, and then a slow death, foaming at the mouth and going incontinent. You didn't have to go into that sort of detail. Also, a Camazotz that's taken control of a body can no longer materialize, and is completely dependent on their host. As for the host, as explained earlier, their brain and nervous system fall under control of the Camazotz, so their speech and behavior become one with the parasite. Of course, the host's past memories and knowledge are all taken over as well. Therefore, you can't tell if someone may become a host by asking them things only they would know. Now, there is a way to visually discern if someone's become a host. Their eyes turn purple when they're in a relaxed state, like mine are right now. So, the one I'm talking to right now is entirely Camazotz? Can the host move his body at all? Didn't I tell you before, the host loses complete control over their body. The host has no say over their body once they've been integrated with one of us. But having them die would be bad, so we still look after their health and ensure they eat properly. Ah yes, that's right. I'll answer your very first question. You want to know whose consciousness decided to shoot you, yes? Yeah. In all probability, it was Mika who wanted to shoot you. It is very unlikely that Camazotz would want to do that. Huh? But you just said... Oh, it was certainly Camazotz who is actually moving the body, but no more than that. Although Camazotz's goal is to catch and infest an opponent to obtain their energy, they actually don't have a clear goal beyond that. They will simply seek to live a life without danger in accordance with the host's thoughts and memories, and maintain their parasitic hold. In other words, the possessed Mika considered you to be a threat to her future peaceful way of life. Do you have any idea why that might be? Me? A threat to Mika? Camazotz removed her tail from the familiar. Hey, are you okay? You look pretty strung out. I don't really know. My consciousness was clear, but I wasn't in control at all. It's a really weird feeling. On top of that, pleasure was being poured directly into my brain. It felt good, but I couldn't tell you why. It felt disgusting. I mean, it felt good. I really don't know. I see. Getting infested really is the end then. You were released from the pleasure instantly, so maybe it's like going through drug withdrawal? About her body. Your wing movements are really impressive. Just as you take off with your lower wings, your upper pair suddenly lift you further into the air. Not just for flying. While flying can make wind. Knock prey off balance, break their magic. Harpy-like bird demons use their wings to cast magic, which makes them pretty defenseless in the air since they can't freely move around all that well. However, the Camazotz subspecies has two opposite sets of wings that lets them freely fly around while attacking or using magic. In Camazotz's case, this is probably so they can abduct a host and bring them to a safe place. She can also use them to cover her body as a kind of shield, as well as to blow back any enemies surrounding her. Well, it's rare for a Camazotz to encounter a human, so she doesn't want to be disturbed while having fun with one, even by others of her kind. It'd certainly be hard to put up much of a struggle if you were grabbed at that kind of speed she can pull off. Doing parasite is fast. Problem is human spirit. Tail take over nerves, but human spirit fight back. That's why do mating weaken spirit. Human male, human female, all same, always lose the pleasure. If they accept me, can become one with host. The moment your nervous system is under her control, she'll be able to induce orgasms whenever she wants. At that point, it's just a matter of time. And they'll die if it gets pulled off? What's wrong, Camazotz? Kazuya, you scared of demon? Why you let me in here? Normal humans scared of demon, so mate to break spirit. But you resist here. It's strange. Oh, I see. To Camazotz, the human spirit is something to be wrenched open forcefully. So she's confused about why you'd let her into one of the my rooms in your spirit world. Well, it's not like she's not scary, especially now that I understand how her infestation works. Maybe it's because I met all sorts of demons, but there's not a lot that surprises me anymore. I don't know if I can explain it properly. Humans are afraid of what they don't understand, because they have no idea what it will do to them. For the me who just woken up in the shelter, meeting demons is a new, unfamiliar experience. But I guess they can be reasoned with. They're all pretty pushy, but they'll also hear you out. And it's possible to make friends with them. So maybe that's why, even though I'm kind of scared of her, she was still able to come into my room. Then again, I didn't expect a demon could simply come waltzing in here the moment I wasn't paying attention. Rather than being open and accepting of everyone, maybe I'm just indecisive. Well, there's a huge amount of space in these my rooms. Put another way, you could chalk that up to the fact that you have such a big heart. But deep down, you're probably just thrilled to be able to have sex with all these girls without dying in the process. Absolutely not! Though I certainly might feel that way. Kazuya not like mating? No like feeling good? No, that's not it. It's not that I don't like it. Then no need to hide it. I like good feeling too. You not die here. Be more honest, Kazuya. Bonding. Kazuya, you like me? So straightforward. What's going into you of all of a sudden? Reason I came here was to be with you, but thought you might attack, throw me out. Also, one of mine infest your friend. I know we make humans kill own friends. Kazuya, very kind, gave me so much here. But Kazuya, you really like me? All sorts of things have happened, and I've been thinking a lot, Camazotz. Certainly I was surprised when you came to this room, but it's not actually that weird. To be honest, a small part of me was wondering whether you'd come here. I think that's why you were able to get in here so easily. Besides, that was another Camazotz that infested Mika. That's not a reason to dislike you. Whoa! Camazotz flew up into the air holding Kazuya. Kazuya? Oh, he's got the purple eyes. He's been parasitized. Don't tell me you're... No way. Be quiet. It's alright. I am Kazuya. I'm infested by Camazotz, but my thoughts are clear. I'm still me. That's right. This my room is part of your spirit world, and it hasn't changed. If your spirit really were dominated by Camazotz, this place would start to collapse. She didn't dominate my body. She chose to be symbiotic rather than parasitic. She's now sleeping quietly. All the tension within her has released, and she can relax. Tension? So, Camazotz... All of her emotions flowed into me after we joined together. She was always worried about whether or not I actually hated her. Originally, if you parasitize someone, you'll be able to fully understand them. Well, that's only natural after melding with each other. That's why she's so bad at talking, even though she's intelligent. There's never been a need for her to talk, either to herself or to her prey. For the first time, she can have peace of mind with an infested partner. As a demon, pure loneliness and anxiety drove her. So, you're really okay in such a state? This is a spirit body. Her magic hasn't invaded my nervous system, and I haven't formed a contract with her. I'll stay here a while longer until she's satisfied. I'll probably be with her for some time. Is that so? If you say so. Normally, if you become one with a demon at this level, your spirit is crushed and your sense of self collapses. Is Camazotz going easy on him? Or does Kazuya just have an uncommonly strong spirit? Well, their bond seems to have deepened, and he seems okay, so it's probably fine.